The vending machine kept buzzing down the hallway all night. Room 214, red numbers above the door. I've been sitting there for hours with cold hands and the dead phone battery. Mom went home around midnight, said she'd come back early. Doctors kept walking past me like they already knew something I didn't want to hear. The coffee downstairs tasted burnt, still bought 3 of them anyway. Around 4 a.m. the elevator opened slow. I looked up and saw you standing there. Old gray hoodie, work boots, half asleep. You drove 2 hours after your shift just because I called once. You didn't ask how bad is it, didn't try to sound strong. You just sat beside me and placed a coffee near my leg, like we were still 16, skipping school before baseball practice. Still here, brother, after all the years, all the distance, all the missed calls. Still here, brother, in a hospital hallway at 4 in the morning, holding bad coffee like it actually mattered. You didn't fix anything, but you stayed, and somehow that kept me together. We watched the cleaning lady mop the floor, back and forth, back and forth. The sunrise never really reached that hallway. You leaned your head against the wall and closed your eyes for a minute. I kept thinking about Dad teaching us to drive in that old truck. How fast life turns people into strangers, until one bad night makes them family again. A nurse finally walked toward us, holding a clipboard. I couldn't stand up, but your hand hit my shoulder first. Steady, quiet, real. Still here, brother, not through text, not through old memories. Right here, right now, in this ugly hallway, with tired eyes and cold coffee cups. Still here, brother, like nothing between us ever really won. You stayed beside me until the morning shift came in, and I don't think I ever thanked you enough. Around 7 a.m. the city finally started moving again. People walking in, people walking out. But for one long night, I wasn't alone anymore. Rain kept hitting the bus stop roof like it had somewhere to be. My work shoes were soaked through by the second block. Night shift finally ended around 1:30. I missed the last bus by maybe 30 seconds. I remember laughing once, just out of exhaustion. Street almost empty, one liquor store still open. Neon sign flickering blue. I stood there hugging myself, trying to stay warm. Then headlights slowed near the curb, old black sedan. Same dent on the passenger door, same radio glow inside. You stepped out without saying anything, just walked toward me, holding that dark green jacket, the one I used to steal from your closet. You placed it on my shoulders, real careful, like we hadn't spent 2 years hurting each other. Your jacket in the rain, no big speech, no asking to come back, just your hands pulling the collar straight, because you knew I was cold. Your jacket in the rain. Some people love you loudly, some people wait in the rain at 2 in the morning. lit a cigarette, but let it burn out in your hand. Cars passed through puddles beside us. You looked tired, older, maybe like life had been rough on both of us. I asked if you were okay, you shrugged. Same old habit, then you looked at me for a second, like you almost said something important but didn't. And honestly, that made it feel more real. Your jacket in the rain, not romance, not some movie ending, just kindness from someone who used to know me better than anybody. Your jacket in the rain, standing there under those broken streetlights. I finally understood something. Sometimes love doesn't come back to stay. Sometimes it just makes sure you get home safe. The rain slowed down near sunrise. A bus finally appeared down the road. You stepped back toward the car, hands in your pockets. I gave the jacket back. You shook your head, said, "Keep it for tonight," and drove away slow. And I stood there holding that jacket against my chest, like it still carried your heartbeat. The curtains were closed, but sunlight still came through the sides. Kids running everywhere backstage, parents holding flowers, phones out already. I kept looking through the gap between the stage curtains, row after row. Nobody from my side there. Mom said she might not make it, double shift again. I told her it was okay, even practiced saying it like I meant it. The music teacher kept clapping her hands, telling us to smile bigger. My shirt collar felt too tight. I remember staring at the empty seat near the middle row, the one I saved all week in my head. Then the piano started, and suddenly I couldn't feel my hands anymore. You made it in time. That's all I kept thinking, standing under those hot stage lights. You made it in time. Halfway through the song, the back door opened. Cold air came inside the gym, and there you were. Work boots, dirty construction jacket, still wearing your company hat. Breathing hard like you ran from the parking lot. Some parents turned around to look, but I only looked at you. You stood near the wall at first, trying not to interrupt. Then you smiled at me and nodded once. Small, quiet, real. I forgot half the lyrics after that. Didn't matter. For the first time in my life, I wasn't singing for an empty room. Even after a 10-hour shift, even covered in dust and sweat, you still came. Not because you had to, because you wanted to. After the show, kids kept running to their families, flowers, photos, loud voices everywhere. I stood there awkward, holding that paper certificate. Then your hand landed on my shoulder. You said, "Sorry, I was close." I laughed and said, "You weren't late." But honestly, even if you came for the last 10 seconds, I still would have remembered it forever. You made it in time, and nobody in that gym will ever understand how much one person showing up can change a kid. We stopped for burgers on the drive home. Your work clothes still smelled like concrete dust. The radio played low, windows fogging up from the rain. And I kept looking out the window, smiling, trying not to make it obvious, because for one whole night I felt important to somebody. 3 days without opening the blinds. The apartment smelled like old coffee and cold air. My phone kept vibrating somewhere under the couch cushions. I stopped checking it yesterday. Beer cans on the counter, takeout boxes near the sink. The TV still running with the sound muted. I remember thinking if I stayed still long enough, maybe the whole world would forget me too. Around 6 p.m. I heard keys at the front door. Didn't even react at first. And you walked in, holding grocery bags. You looked around once, real quiet. Didn't say what happened to this place. Didn't hit me with advice. You just rolled your sleeves up and started cleaning. Left food on the stove like it was the most normal thing in the world. Water running in the kitchen, cabinets opening, plates clinking together. Left food on the stove, and somehow that sound felt more comforting than anything anybody said all week. You opened the windows first, cold evening air moved through the apartment. The music started playing low from your phone, old soul song, stuff we used to drive around to. You threw empty bottles away without making me feel ashamed. That part mattered more than you probably knew. I sat there on the couch, still wearing the same hoodie from Tuesday, watching somebody care about me without making it dramatic. The smell of garlic and onions started filling the kitchen. First real food I smelled in days. Left food on the stove. No speech about mental health, no you need help conversation. Just warm food, clean dishes, and somebody staying a while. Left food on the stove, and for the first time all week the apartment stopped feeling dangerous. You handed me a bowl and acted normal on purpose. Asked me if the game was still on tomorrow, like you already decided I'd still be here for it. I remember laughing once, real small, probably the first real sound I made in days. Outside, rain started hitting the windows, inside steam rising from the stove. And I finally understood something. Sometimes help doesn't look heroic. Sometimes it looks like someone quietly cleaning your kitchen so you can breathe again. You left around midnight, said, "Text me tomorrow," then pointed at the stove and smiled. Food still warm. After the door closed, I stood alone in that clean kitchen, looking at that pot on the stove. And for the first time in a long time, I didn't feel broken.